Okay, strolling by this cool house. Oh, look, it's a Chinese-looking bush. Isn't that nice? Oh, now we're in like South America and the banana plantations and stuff. And look, there's what are them things called? Dates, right? No, figs. Fig tree. Like we're in the Mediterranean. Look, check it out. That's what, all I was really trying to do was about where I last showed you. And then I said something like, now I'm going to wind up coming up with some crazy ideas for that. And I was like, boom. The idea started right there. So, it's got like the wood chips. And then on top of the wood chips is like a bunch of different fertilizers and heavy on the nitrogen. And a whole bunch of cool stuff. The charcoal and clay, all kind of really good nutritionist soil. Bunch of different bags of fertilizer, and then this really strong nitrogen one. And then I put dirt on top of it. Like the soil that comes out of the ground around here, I had a pile of it in the way. And I put that on there, and then this is like some topsoil made from wood chips that it's got a lot of weed stuff in it. But so, and then I'm gonna plant like the outdoor succulents out here, and then I want this to to heat up down here and keep this warm. And then I'm gonna put like a frame around the top so it can be plasticed over, like that, or however I wind up doing it. Yeah, but I think it's gonna be like that, and cover the whole thing over, and the heat will come up and they keep the roots warm, and it'll keep the whole thing warm, and if it works. Yeah, but I've done it before, and then I screwed up. See, because then it was the first one I built, and I got the wood chips, and then I said, well, I'll grow inside of them and put a plastic over top, big plastic over the whole thing. And the wood chips kept the soil warm, and I started growing real early, like in February, March or something. I had watermelons and cantaloupe. I got all kind of stuff, plants, not fruit, but so then next time I redid the whole thing fancy, and then I covered the whole thing in for the succulents. And it cut off the oxygen to the wood chips. It took me forever to figure that out. So this design is the new, it's covering the top and leaving the, but like that, like really, I cut this into it because like, when I dig into these chips and feel where they're getting warm, it's on the outside, where it can get to the oxygen. Like a couple feet in, they start getting all dry and not hot. So I cut this in here anyway. So it's got heat on, it's got oxygen coming on both sides, so it'll cook down. If I can figure out how to cook it down in a winter, cook it down pretty fast, that's good to know. Just turning it into really good soil. But then it's like, okay, now, so then I went this whole extra thing, and oh yeah, and it's like the dirt on top is a lot heavier. It's gonna push down, grind down. See, as that shit breaks down, the whole thing's gonna go down, and be interesting to see how fast. See what happens. But then I'm gonna put maybe. See, now I'm babbling because I get a good buzz. But I'm gonna put these frames here all connected with spikes going up, down, and they'll all be connected like the other one. So then I can shake them because they'll have spikes going all the way down into the wood chips, and then the wood chips settle down a little while. Well, see, that's what I don't know though. Because the weight on top might be what it needs to keep pushing down and because when the stuff bakes down, it get there, as it sinks, it creates all these caverns and pockets of chips, and you got to shake them up so it'll fall down and get all close to each other again, so it'll start cooking again. So then that's why you want something to shake it every now and then. But then it's like, but what maybe the weight of the dirt on top will help that. And then all this stuff mixes in with the other soil, well, whatever. Anyway, I don't think I got a lot else to show off, because this is all I've been doing for a couple days. I mean, the cannons I can feel heat coming out. It's light, but I mean, I'm learning how to start them up. I remember now, it's like, you don't want to let the heat go out, because it's like once you get them cooking, and you got to pay attention to oxygen and water, moisture, and if you get them off, if it gets too dry or it gets too wet, the thing will shut down, and it's a hell of a time getting it going again. So it's like, I forgot all about that part. So I'm learning that from dry. But see, that's where this comes in, is for wet. I got so many ways to blow air, I got so many ways to control airflow to dry it back out really fast too. Oh yeah, I wanted to show you. I thought you'd like that. That's the only one of them guys so far. I don't know. It's gonna get cold soon, but anyway. Oh yeah, I moved all of these. All the ones down here are here. Getting ready. Tucked in. And then I was going to just keep going. But then I got the idea for out there. It's like, oh man, because then I can use, because I got a lot of stuff that can be out, but it'll look nice out there. That's going to be cool. People are going by smiling, I'm like, no, I didn't really, it kind of just accidentally, But I think that's it though. I mean, let's check out the rat. Not much. Just so I know, you wonder, you probably like on your travels and your shows in the back of your head, just like wondering how the rats are doing. And your bunny rabbits too. Oh, I was saying, I don't feel no heat coming from that. The other ones though, like when it's cold, like I come out here in the morning when it's cold and stick my hand down the tube, and it's warmer. If I was paying more attention to it, probably need to keep watering it until, but I'm learning. See, it's all because it get cold, so it's all covered up. I haven't tried to catch the one in the kitchen yet. Everybody's happy. They're getting their food. Nobody's been on the wheel in a while. I think she got her claw caught in it, because it was like a hump, like the carpet was pulled out at a hump, and then there was this long string of carpet. And then I haven't seen it spin since, like, oh no. But see, when I let this one in, when I put Sid in there, then Sid will start it, and the other one will probably start doing it again. But she probably she's probably very sensitive. She had a bad experience with the wheel, and she don't want to get back on it. Anything in here? Oh, I'll show you. I got something cool in here. Because when I'm moving the plants, the leaves fall off. And then I find ones, baby ones too, that like, the leaves fell off. And then I toss them like somewhere out of the sun in the shade and see if they root. And then when I'm pulling everything apart, I find them, like all over the place, little baby ones, just coming from the leaves. And plus all the leaves that fall off. I mean, most of these are already here. But they've been sitting here like all summer and it's hot and humid and they don't do nothing. Like all these guys, not the leaves, but the plants. And they sit there and then it starts the air starts drying out, you know, even though it's colder and they just been boom, boom, boom. But like some of these, like that one, there's a bunch of them in here. That one. That I just find, you know, the ones with the leaves coming out. It's like finding little jewels. Anyway, but that's what I'm thinking too. Once I get everything outside caught up, then I'll start leaves and all of them. Out here, trays and trays of leaves and cuttings of all the coolest shit. Maybe. Now, that does cover everything, doesn't it? All right, goodbye.